Hello, beautiful ones. Welcome to our channel. And we wish everybody and we hope everybody is doing perfectly well today. If not, just trust in the Lord and He will do miracles for you. If today is your first day of tuning on, you're welcome and stay tuned because you will learn one or two things from this channel. That will promise you, by God's grace, we'll send out the grace to everybody. We'll send out the blessings to everybody and we wish the same from your end. Bless us, right? It will cost nothing for you to send blessings and love from your direction. We all need it at a certain point in time. I'm Lady Gola. You're highly welcome. Today, we will talk about fake spirit guides and how we can discern them. We know now everybody is going into a lot of spirituality and so many spirits are being awakened. Now, it is very important to kind of know how and when or who is actually your spirit guide. Because back in the spirit realm, they are spirits. Spirits are sensitive to our energy. Whatever energy or vibration that you have invites some certain kind of spirit to us, and it's always kind of timely. They come and they give you right informations that are like straight to the point, like direct to the point, informations that will actually make you believe in whatever spirit that has come your way. They give you good information about your past, about your loved ones, about your deceased ones, about things that are happening in your life. And then you grow to trust them. Because definitely that is just what they want, making you trust them. And it is only by those informations that we learn to trust our spirit guides. We learn to kind of attach to the spirit guide, but our activities and what we do always count on the kind of spirit guide that we invite upon ourselves. So it is always good to kind of know how or when to recognize which is which. If not, you are driving for two. You are taking a path that you might not come out of it, or before you know it, your life is kind of ruined. Because it's worse when there is a spirit controlling your life than when maybe there's something physical in the physical world that is controlling your life. Honestly, it is just worse when a spirit has to take control over you, right? So it is not something, this topic is a very sensitive topic. It is not something that you go learn it in books or somewhere, maybe in the magazines or something. It all boils down to us, your level of what you have developed in there and how you can understand yourself. When you understand yourself better, you know what is happening around you, then you'll be able to discern those spirit guides. Without that, it will be difficult. So let's just get right into it. Okay, now it's always important to recognize when a spirit start connecting with you or how they connect. There's a certain times that something comes up or an information comes up to you and you don't feel too good about it. The connection is not there. The energy of the spirit guide or the information that is given to you and how you feel contrasts the whole thing. When you start having that kind of feeling, it's time you give a break and maybe make some prayers for God's directories or for God to actually expose what is happening or lead you into a right spirit guide or into a right information. Let God try clarify you on whether this information is from the divine or from another spirit guide. Okay, so when information comes to you, or maybe you get a vision or a dream, or either way, try to feel connected to it. If you don't feel connected, you feel, deep in you, there is that God feeling that this is not right, there's something wrong with this information, or there's something wrong with the whatever thing that is presenting around you or developing around you, it's high time you stop and think again. So once something comes to you and you don't feel there's information that comes to you and you don't feel love, you don't feel compassion, you don't feel uh, peace with the information now, then don't go in for it. Okay, don't. Then let me say point number two. There is this information too that comes, or this guidance that comes, and along the line, it makes you kind of make some decisions that you sit at a certain point and you like kind of question yourself, is this really me doing this? I don't believe it can be me. I don't believe I could go to this level to do such a thing. At a point like that, you are doubting your spirit guides already, and it is high time you pray for God's guidance. Because when there is that information, or there is that kind of connection from the divine, you always feel some excitement, some joy. It comes involuntarily. But when there is an information and you feel some kind of uncertainty, you feel like these decisions, and the decisions are always kind of like lead you into something bad, lead you into doing something that is risky, lead you into doing something that will hurt you or another person, and you don't feel any remorse about it, then it's definitely not your own spirit guide that's come with that information. So you need to think about it, because there is no spirit guide that can push you into making decisions that will hurt you or another person. There is no spirit guide that will lead you into something that will drop you right into boiling water or right into a valley. Then you will need saving, maybe by the divine again. Right. Point number 3. You get on spirit guides that come and are like imposing some things on you. You have to do this. You must do this. This is what you have to do now. Do it. Then I don't think that it's something that worth sleeping over. You need to think about it. Your own spirit guides now will come up with a point and actually help to teach you into making a decision, or help to lead you into you making a final decision. They are there just to guide you into deciding, and not pushing you and not forcing you. But in the other side of it, they come just to like, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. At a certain point, there are some people that when those fake spirit guides come, you hear them kind of really singing in your ear. Kill him now. Or do this, do this, do this, do this. And when you do it now, at the end of the day, when you are in deep problem, you say, is the devil's work. But if you kind of learn how to discern those things, your spirit guides can never force you into doing something that is bad, whether to yourself or to family members or any other person or to any living creature at all. They teach you. They guide you into directions that you will learn from. They guide you towards directions that will help you make a good decision. Except those that are not just kind of sensitive, because there are people who actually ignore even their own spirit guides. Even when they really come and try to guide them to the right path, they still kind of, I don't care. And they take their own path, and along the line, before you know it, you are in a pit that nobody can get you out of it except yourself. But when do you realize it? When do you discern that faith? That, okay, I am here because of my decision, or because of the way I designed my own destiny, to help yourself out of it, or you seek for help. Okay, another thing is your spirit guides will not really push you or lead you into harming somebody, an animal, anything at all. There are times that when you sit and when you start getting that wrong connection or wrong guidance, you see somebody in pain and you don't feel sorry. You see those around you that are hurting, you don't feel sorry. You actually cause chaos in between friends or family members or colleagues or wherever you find yourself, and you don't feel a thing. You always look for ways to hurt people. There are always opportunities for you to harm people, for you to argue with people, for you to kind of, like a real confusionist. And you don't think about it for one moment. You don't pause and even like rethink your actions or even feel guilty for your actions. Now, in this case, it always comes kind of timely. Your life that you live, the things that surround you, always attract those negative energy, always attract those type of spirits. And when they come, it's a gradual process. When they come gradually towards you and you kind of entertain them, you don't discourage what they are bringing on. They find it comfortable now and they do they kind of have fun at your expense because you are doing those actions physically, but they are initiating it spiritually and they enjoy it. So when it takes time, when it actually consumes you, you become the devil incarnate, really, a living one. And it goes a long way. There are some people that don't even get out of it, even when they try to kind of deliver them from evil. It takes no time to go back there because it's something now that they have developed in there and are falling in love with. Now the devil himself has a full position over your soul, over your spirit, over your body, over your everything. That there are some people that you see them actually getting drunk, like real kind of, that level that when they are drunk they scatter the world. They separate everything. Everybody around them feel the pain of what is happening, but it takes little or no time to go back to that state because they themselves have given way for that demon, for that spirit that loves alcohol, that loves destroying through alcohol. They love that. And you have given them a position. You have given them your body. It all starts from here and our actions. For when things are going wrong around you and you try to kind of seek the face of the divine, you try to kind of seek the face of your spirit guide that will always lead you in the path of peace, love, compassion. It will be difficult for a devil to kind of take possession over you completely. It's not like they will not try. They will always try. The devil is always at work. They will always. But when now you are not in possession of it, when they come and try and they say, okay, this body is full of the Spirit of God, this body is full of light, they give way. And then you can get a complete deliverance and take a path in which your spirit guides are leading you to prosperity, to peace, to good health, to everything that we deserve as humans. But without that, you have just kind of offered your body, your soul, for the demons to use as they will. Now, our spirit guides are going to promote love and harmony, love and compassion, forgiveness. No, these are the tenets that we should keep in our lives. that we should kind of embrace all the time. Because when you don't forgive, it gives a kind of pathway for the demons to kind of impose things on us, because the spirits are always hanging around to get our energy, to get those negative vibrations. And when you keep them around in the name of not forgiving, you know, it gives an opportunity for them to move on, because they know your state of mind. They know what you are thinking about. They know how you are feeling. They're always timely. Trust me, they're always timely. They know when we need those kind of actions. And you come in there. They just come in there and start imposing things. Okay, this person has hurt you. You need to revenge. You need to pay back. You need to send it back. You need to do this. Let the person feel your pain for once. And you find yourself in a situation where you actually see somebody call your enemy going through pain, and you feel relief. There is that inner joy that comes in there, and you actually can go and sleep well. That yes, let him feel what I've been feeling. Let him feel pain too. Even if indirectly you are not the cause of the pain, you just feel that happiness that the person is going through hell. But on the other hand, your own spirit guides will always give you comfort. They will always make you feel love towards yourself, most importantly, and towards others, towards anything that you come in contact with. Right? So when any energy or any vibration comes your way and you don't feel some kind of genuine excitement, you don't feel love, you don't feel compassion, don't be fast to go into that assignment. Don't be fast to take actions. Relay a bit and pray for your God to actually give you the spirit of discernment, to be able to identify between the two. Lord, is this from you? And if this is not from you, take control over it. Rather than going into the assignment or taking some kind of assignment which is not true, even if the message is coming from another person. Because now in the world we have developed that attitude of believing in people more than us. There are people who give prophecies. It is not every prophecy that comes true. So when somebody gives, go into your quiet corner and pray for God's discernment. Because many a times now, young girls who desperately wants to get married, and then somebody gives you a prophecy, all right, I saw you marrying brother A. And then from nowhere, the brother A moves to you. I want to marry you. And you can't give a testimony. Oh yeah, God has answered your prayers and given you a husband. Along the line now, you start seeing things going differently. The kind of person you pray that God should give, maybe God-fearing, a loving husband, a caring husband, somebody that actually respects and take care of you. And it becomes contrary. Things start changing. Attitudes start changing. In your deep corner, somewhere back there, you will ask, but I prayed. Is this man really from God? Was this really my prayer that was answered? Yeah, because there are energies and spirits that always feed in at the right time when we need something, what we have asked. So even if he answers timely, if those prayers are answered, don't be fast to give your testimony or celebrate. Give yourself time and pray for God's discernment, and you will always have a guardian. They will always guide you. If it is by God, trust me, you will know it before you get into any mess. There are some people that even discover it already involved maybe one or two children, and you have involved innocent souls in it. And now if you want to separate, or if you want to pathway, or the relationship is not going anymore, you have dragged people into it. You have dragged the innocent ones into it. You start taking them from left to right, left and right. Now they are not happy. they find themselves frustrated because of that separation. So with all this, I really wish that we, we have all kind of have a clue, if not completely, but at least to a certain level, that we can understand ourselves, learn to understand the developments around us. Then we can better discern things that come from God and our spirit guides, and those that are coming from the fake spirit. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching, and please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, and ring our notification bell, right? And please, I would really like to have some comments in the comments below. Share your experiences or your frustrations, and I will be happy to get to you, right? Thank you. Until next time, stay blessed.